What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Digging in the Core Yates, where we take a look at K-pop's past, present, as well as dig in for gems that aren't as well known but should be. My name is $2 Cuts. Thank y'all so much for watching. We're here today to check out XG's tape number 3B. I didn't put 2 and 2 together the first time and figured that 3A meant they were going to follow it up with 3B. Now, sure as heck didn't feel like we were going to get 2 drops in the same week. I love that the way they're doing this because it's reminiscent of the mixtape era, which is like the late 2000s, early 2010s, where you had rappers dropping mixtapes and, you know, just kind of like whet the appetite of people who are looking for more content from their favorite fans, from the biggest fans. So I thought that part is really cool. It's also got, let's see, COCONA and Jurin. We know that COCONA killed it in that second mixtape that they had. If you take a look at the YouTube views, and I'll post a little picture, but if you take a look at the YouTube views, you see this giant mountain for where COCONA is, and it kind of drops off, but that's not to dismiss the skills that Maya and Harvey and Jurin have. Up front, I'm a huge Jurin stan. I think she is like the bee's knees. So if I show any bias, you know, I'm just letting y'all know now. It's the way it goes. But again, they have the best K-pop rap line by a mile. Jacob, Simon, and Chancellor are making sure that they're staying on top of things and that this rap line cannot be beat. And honestly, if any other K-pop group comes out this generation and has better rappers, I would be super duper surprised. So let's go ahead and check out what it is. Let's get into it. Here we go. All right, cool. So we got this beat, Neptunes. It's from Noriega, Nothin. That's the name of the video. I just didn't think they would actually do that throwback. So like I was saying before, they really dig in to like older 90s, or specifically in like 90s hip hop, not so much 80s. This is like mid to late 90s hip hop. And that seems to be where they're taking inspiration from a lot of their things from. So I'm hyped for it. Let's go.
Nothing under 16. They said, oh, too float, the bootleg and mixtapes. Too fat, pretty hot and tempting. My body ain't fit, but I got thick skin. The Gucci shit, you kind of drama, young Sergio Commerce. Heavy rotation, go and check the album. Who the thought that the kid will go viral? C to the OC, that she a problem. Wildin' out without carrying a cannon, but they got the hands high like a stick.
All right, that's dope. She set up that intro. Whew. All right, let's go.
C to the OC, that she a problem. Wildin' out without carrying a cannon, but they got the hands high like a stick up fanatic. I'll make you look easy.
Oh, hold up, stick up fanatic. Got their hands high like a stick up fanatic. Oh, all right, stick up kids that run up on us. Let's go.
High like a stick up fanatic. I'll make you look easy. Counting through the panic, yeah, it's got addicting. Try take a crack out of Lego. Make your chest move, step to the Neptunes. Killing with my people, stands there, lean back. True player for real, never miss. You already know skill, hobby taking the L. So what you gonna do, boy? We came to party. God's favorite like an ori. When we rapping about it, we can back it up. But you don't want the rest of the girls to start acting up. What you gonna do? What you tryna do? What you gonna do? What you tryna do? I speak trilingual, that's a special delivery. Articulate, triple threat, artillery. Internet trolls to kawaii and kill me. Ain't nobody got time for the wet energy. Age with the attitude, yeah, we gon' act a fool. You and me are not on par on any platform. Gorilla mode with the bait and they count. They don't know, but they old school smoke, no choke camel. Alpha's on deck, put some respect on them two. Latest and follow like Simon says. 24/7, 365 XG, but the break it out of stereo.
Oh, hold up. Is that a Pharaoh Munch? Let's see.
Alpha's on deck, put some respect on them two. Latest and follow like.
On them 2 letters, then follow like Simon says. Okay. Maybe not.
24/7 365 XG but the breaker out of stereotypes on JUR when on the mic Coco step and beware of the mic.
Oh, that's clever. JUR go in instead of JURIN.
JUR when on the mic Coco step and beware of the mic. Your lows in this episode's heavy on the spice. Music makes me like la 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 la.
Cool. Cool. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna go ahead and scrub through, and we're gonna talk about what's going on, some of the lyrics. So up front, you have the Neptunes beat. So the Neptunes are Pharrell and Chad Hugo. So Pharrell, the one who never ages, Pharrell. He had his group, the Neptunes, and they basically ruled the late 90s, early 2000s, like literally ruled. And anytime you heard a Neptune beat, you knew it was a Neptune beat. But and this is no disrespect to DJ Mustard, but like DJ Mustard, when you hear DJ Mustard beat, you know it's DJ Mustard's beat because it kind of sounds the same as the other beats. But the Neptunes just like continuously reinvented their sound with every single song. And so they put Nori up on Nothin, and then I think this was after Super Thug. So Super Thug was the one where Nori blew up. But this was like the mainstream club song, and it was a huge banger back in 2002. You know, they mentioned a lot of it here, so that's pretty cool.
Oh boy, we came to party. God's favorite like.
And then God's Favorite is just the name of Nori's album in 2002. Chorus is almost the same.
Still young in the bars, nothing under 16. They said O2 flow, the bootleg.
There you go. So O2 Flow. Again, the beat came out in 2002. And then the bootleg mixtapes part. It's a little hard to understand the way mixtapes worked back in the day. But, you know, in early 2010, you had the mixtape era, but it was more like the blog era of mixtapes where you could like download from DatPiff or something. But in like the early 2000s and the 90s, you had like literal mixtapes where people would steal albums from the studio and then rip them and then sell those CDs on the street. And then you had mixtapes also, which, you know, from like people like K-Slay and Drama and maybe like Flex and what have you, like selling those on the street as well. It's a pretty good time for hip hop.
Mixtapes, too fat, pretty hot and tempting. My body ain't fit, but I got thick skin. The Gucci shit, you kind of drama, young surgical.
Yeah, that part. So that part is dope because I think the way that Jurin shouts out COCONA or sets her up for the home run, I think that's great. Just the interactivity of the rhyming and the rappers. That's dope.
Wildin' out without carrying a cannon, but they got the hands high like a stick up fanatic.
Yeah, the stick up thing I talked about before, just like stick up kids. Just like, you know, the stick up kids, they just go on Subway, stick everybody up or stop in the street. And again, like, they were doing stuff where they referred to these groups that were popular when like they were just born, because like COCONA is young. Jurin, I think, is the oldest. She's either the oldest or she's like fairly old. I think they refer to her as the leader, and that's cool. Like, I'm cool with it. They're referring to people who like were a big deal to me, and so all the hip hop references really like stick out. I love it. Oh, okay. They talk about special delivery. That's that song from G-Dub, G-Dub as part of Bad Boy. So cool.
Articulate, triple threat, artillery, in an intro. you and me are not on par on any platform.
All right, so that part about you and me are not on par on any platform. I feel like that line was inspired by Pusha T. He talks about any of y'all want to collab, I'm disinterested or something. I don't remember the exact line, but it sounds like it's inspired by that. All right, moving through. Oh, okay. So he talks about Joe Camel. So let's talk about that. So Joe Camel, he was this cartoon camel that Camel cigarettes used to use to advertise their cigarettes. And what had happened was a bunch of people got together and they were just like, oh, that's a cartoon camel. And kids might really be, they might look at a cartoon camel and think smoking is awesome. And so Camel was like, fine, we'll get rid of the camel. And so that's why it says they don't want that smoke, no Joe Camel. It's unfortunate that we lost Joe Camel. I thought he was a cool looking camel. I wasn't about to start smoking just because I saw a cartoon camel. But, RIP Joe Camel. Yeah, I like that. It says breaking stereotypes about the idol rappers. Because, again, the way their rhymes are so good and the rapping is so good for like idol rappers. I'd argue they're just as good as any of the guy rappers. Like I think August or Suga and RM are probably the top two guy rappers. But I think I don't know that they write as well as this. I could be wrong. No disrespect on BTS, by the way, y'all. Fans. See what else they got. Music makes me like. So music makes me like. This music makes me hide. That's from Lost Boys, of course. And that's like, I think that was 96 or something. I don't remember. It was definitely in the 90s, like late 90s. From what I can remember. But yeah, shout out Lost Boys. I think they just go in. Yeah, they just go to the La-Las, and the La-Las is just their, that's just the way they ended the song in the original Nothin song. So all in all, I'm gonna say it again. Like I said, that I'm a huge Jurin stan. Like I think she is like freaking fire. I think she's like so hot. And I think she dances well. I think she's the best dancer too, and I have my reasons. You can ask me about them, whatever. But that's not being a stan. I just think she's actually the best dancer. Anyways, yeah, like it's another fantastic mixtape. Again, it's hype because they're following that blog era mixtape idea. It's like drop this mixtape of raps, and then let our people kind of like let the fans whet their appetite a little bit and just like make them hungry for more. I think they are doing like a stellar job. Again, I think it's Jacob, Simon, and Chancellor, right? Who are producing them. They're doing an amazing job with this group. So, good on them. Whatever they're doing, they got to keep doing it. COCONA and Jurin killed it again. I'm gonna say that I like 3B a little bit more than 3A, just because I like the beat a little bit more. And since the beat was hard, then the rapping wrote on that. I don't know that it was necessarily like anybody was like a best rapper out of 3A and 3B. I think everybody killed it, but I just like this beat better. I guess it just appeals to me. So again, thank y'all so much for watching. That's my analysis of XG tape number 3B. And if they drop a 3C, I am going to scream because this XG content, like I just can't get enough of it. All right, thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Take it easy. Peace.